The 43-year-old hospital has been inundated with victims of Typhoon Haiyan. We did a tour of the facility, and I have to say, it looks nothing like a hospital. The windows are broken, most of the rooms are without a roof. But joining us now is Ahmed Bam of Gift of the Givers to tell us what's being done to turn things around. Ahmed, may you just tell us a bit more about what you guys are doing here today?
When we got here, we did an assessment of the hospital because this is basically the provincial hospital, if you can call it, for this area. During the typhoon, the whole first floor was wiped out of this hospital, right? The theaters were there, maternity sections, ICU, peds have been on this section here, and a female and male ward. This hospital is a 100-bed hospital, but was reduced to a 30-bed hospital just for the bottom floor. Theater cases had to be done in offices, and if you enter in the corridors as reception, there's people lying everywhere. We decided that as the Gift of the Givers team, we're going to restore the whole first floor of this hospital, meaning replace all the roofs, do the ceilings, lights, paint the building, windows, fix the whole floor up so we can get back the pediatric section, we can get back the theaters fully functional, the maternity sections, and we can move all the patients up and make this back into a 100-bed hospital.
There you have it from Ahmed Bam of the Gift of the Givers. It's all hands on deck at the moment. You'll recall that the South African NGO is the first foreign aid organization to come to the area. The Filipinos have expressed their gratitude towards this action. We will be bringing you the latest news as and when it happens from here in the Philippines.
That's Njanji Chauke. Of course, Njanji joins us on the line now. A very good morning to you, Njanji. I mean, good afternoon there where you are. Just tell us, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm here, but we're actually 6 hours ahead of South Africa.
Njanji, you've been there for a week now. It must be very, very difficult in such a testing area. Just give us your personal account of the last few days.
Yes, Ben, I think this is one of the toughest assignments that I've ever undertaken after going to the North Pole and working in places like Iraq, because here you are dealing with very emotional issues where people have died, where people are living in poverty conditions, where people are dying right in front of you. Actually, we've just come back from the hospital where we witnessed one man dying right in front of us. He's one of the victims of Typhoon Haiyan. And when we arrived there at the hospital, he looked okay for a moment, and the next minute he was really succumbing to his ailment. You remember that most of the victims suffer from respiratory-related diseases, as a result of the water, as a result, because you know that there's been a spike in waterborne diseases as well. That man, just seeing that man dying right in front of us, the doctor trying to do everything to resuscitate him, but unfortunately their efforts were fruitless. So that was quite traumatic for me as well on a personal level.
Njanji, I understand early in the week there were some issues with logistics and planes being grounded and supplies not being able to be moved around. Has all of those sorts of things been sorted out?
The issues have been resolved. We had to take a 9-hour journey traveling from an island called Cebu using badge. All our Twitter followers can follow me at Njanji Chauke. They will be able to see all those pictures of our journey coming to this area of Polompon, which is in northern Philippines. It was a 9-hour journey, very tiring, because you'll recall that you'll understand that the government is also inundated here, and from a logistical point of view, they are really battling to be able to accommodate all these people that really want to render them the assistance in terms of the distribution of aid, and also in terms of alleviating the plight of Filipino people in the midst of this disaster.
Njanji, finally, when will you wrap up your visit with the gift of the givers, and how, I mean, I understand this relief effort will continue for months, but the worst, when will the worst be over?
We understand that on Monday, I've actually spoken to the local mayor, who will on Monday, I'll be getting a police escort to go to the epicenter of this disaster in Taklobane, because the roads had been closed. There was a state of, there was a curfew, and then also authorities were also limiting access into that area. But I have spoken to the mayor, and he will be taking me to Taklobane on Monday with that police escort. So we'll be able to give you more details, because more bodies are still being found, more victims of Typhoon Haiyan being found under the debris and the rubble there in the epicenter in the area of Taklobane.
Well, all the best. And Njanji Chauke, he's on the line there from the Philippines, where the gift of the givers are still continuing with assisting in the relief efforts there after Typhoon Haiyan killed more than 10,000 people in that country, and more bodies are turning up, and more. That number is expected to rise quite a bit.